The world of finance can be a shadowy place. Money often flows through intricate networks hidden from plain sight. A key part of this hidden world? Complex overseas holdings. These structures, often legal but ethically questionable, are now under the microscope of the Reserve Bank of India. But why is the RBI so concerned? And what does it mean for the average person? Let's unravel this tangled web. The RBI's crackdown signals a shift towards greater transparency in the global financial system. For too long, complex offshore structures have allowed individuals and corporations to operate in the shadows, shielding their wealth from scrutiny. This lack of transparency not only facilitates tax evasion, but also undermines economic stability. The RBI's actions are a step towards addressing these issues and fostering a more equitable and sustainable financial system. Imagine a Russian doll. You open one, only to find another inside, and another, and another. Complex overseas holdings are similar. They involve layers of companies, trusts, and foundations, often spread across different countries. The goal? To obscure the real owner of assets and minimize tax liabilities. Let's say a wealthy Indian businessman wants to hide his wealth. He sets up a company in a tax haven like Mauritius. This company then creates a subsidiary in another tax haven, which in turn owns a shell company in yet another jurisdiction. Finally, this shell company holds the businessman's assets. Real estate, stocks, you name it. This complex web of entities makes it incredibly difficult to trace the assets back to the original owner. And that's precisely the point. It's a legal loophole that allows individuals and corporations to avoid paying their fair share of taxes. The RBI, India's central bank, is tasked with maintaining financial stability. So why are they concerned about these complex overseas structures? Because they pose several risks. Firstly, these structures can facilitate illicit financial flows. Money laundering, tax evasion, and even terrorism financing can be hidden within these layers. This dirty money can destabilize economies and fund criminal activities. Secondly, these structures reduce tax revenue for governments. When corporations and individuals don't pay their fair share, it strains public finances. This can lead to cuts in essential services like healthcare and education, impacting everyone. Finally, complex overseas holdings can create systemic risks. If one entity within the structure collapses, it can trigger a domino effect, potentially leading to a financial crisis. The 2008 global financial crisis is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of the financial system and the dangers of opaque structures. The world caught a glimpse of the hidden wealth stashed away in offshore accounts with the Panama Papers leak in 2016. These leaks exposed how wealthy individuals and corporations use complex structures to avoid taxes and regulations. The leaks sparked global outrage, highlighting the need for greater transparency and accountability in the global financial system. Governments around the world vowed to crack down on tax evasion and tighten regulations. However, despite the initial uproar, progress has been slow. The complex nature of these structures and the lack of international cooperation make it challenging to effectively address the issue. The RBI's recent actions, however, signal a renewed commitment to tackling this problem. Governments around the world vowed to crack down on tax evasion and tighten regulations. However, despite the initial uproar, progress has been slow. The complex nature of these structures and the lack of international cooperation make it challenging to effectively address the issue. The RBI's recent actions, however, signal a renewed commitment to tackling this problem.